I have done some internet searches on this idea, and I have not found any evidence that refutes it or corroborates it. But if you have any ideas, please let me know. I'd be very interested to find out. Please keep the rude comments to yourself on this one. I appreciate that. Nobody wants to see that. So here's my thought. When drying wood, when you have green tree cut down and you're going to dry the wood, it is common knowledge that you need to dry the wood for 6 months for every inch, roughly. And I think it's doing more than just drying. I personally think there's a chemical reaction that's happening that is actually making the wood harder, and I believe it probably has to do with the sap that's in the wood, that the sap is actually setting. And the reason why I believe this is that, let's say I cut down a tree, and the idea is that you're going to season logs for a little while, and then you're going to mill it into lumber, and then you're going to dry it for a set amount of time based on the thickness of your cuts. Then now you have this piece of lumber that you've dried, and it's got a moisture content of less than 10%, or whatever you have it at. So now you're going to do some woodworking, but then you decide you're going to do some bending of the wood. So what do? You put it in a steam box and add a bunch of water to it, and you make a new shape out of the wood. And then you let it dry for 24 hours. Why isn't it taking you 2 years to dry it this time? And that's why I think what's really happening is that you are not drying the wood as much as setting the wood. Like I said, I may be way off base here, but it seems to make sense to me. Anybody have any ideas on this?